Hi everyone, welcome to Kriti's tutorials. Today in this class, let us discuss about the reproductive system of earthworm. So, if we are talking about the earthworms plays a major role in its body is very well defined so that its body systems are also very well defined. So in this class, I'll check up with the reproductive system of earthworm. In upcoming videos, let us discuss about many other body systems like digestion, excretion and all other body systems will be discussed in the upcoming video. So please stay tuned to Kriti's tutorials, and if you have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe so that you will never miss an update from Kriti tutorials. So, coming to the reproductive system of earthworm, these are hermaphrodites. So, these earthworms, they are called as hermaphrodites. What are hermaphrodites? These are the organisms in which both male and female sexual organs are present in the same individual. So, such organisms we call it as bisexual organism. So this earthworm, it is the bisexual. It is bisexual in nature. So in this video, we will be discussing about the structure of male reproductive system and female reproductive system. And in the next video, I will post up with how does the copulation occurs between the male and the female reproductive systems. Clear? So, if we are talking about the earthworm, while we are mentioning about the earthworm, we cannot differentiate as this is a male earthworm and this is a female earthworm. As they are bisexual in nature, you have to simply use the term as only the earthworm. So, if we are talking about the male reproductive systems, the male reproductive system, the testes, it is present, the male reproductive organ which we call it as testes, it is present in the 9th and the 10th segment, that is in the layer of the 9th and 10th and in the 10th and 11th. So we can call perfectly as these testes, it is present in the 10th and the 11th segment of the earthworm. Clear? And each testis, it is covered by the testicular sac-like structure. It is covered by a sac-like structure and we call that sac as testicular sacs. So how is this present? It is just like a finger-like projections. These testes are finger-like projections. Clear? So when we are talking about this testicular sac, it opens into a small funnel-like structure. So testis is the part where the sperms are being produced in the male reproductive system. Clear? So these testes, what does it do? This testis, after the production of sperms, it reaches the testicular sac and through the funnel, testicular funnel, it reaches the next segment. In the 11th and the 12th segment of the earthworm, there is the presence of seminal vesicles. Okay, so what is seminal vesicles? Seminal vesicles are the fluid-like substance which gives a liquid appearance or liquid stage for that particular reproductive parts. Clear? If we are talking about the seminal vesicles, these seminal vesicles are present in the 11th and 12th segment, and when we are seeing the structural appearance, the seminal vesicle of the 11th segment is a little bit smaller than that of the 12th segment. Clear? So, the funnel, the testicular funnel which starts from the 10th segment of the earthworm, it is connected to the 11th segment, and from the 11th segment, seminal vesicles also connect that testicular funnel, and coming to the 12th segment, again it is coming and attaching to the testicular funnel, and it is slowly coming back. This testicular funnel, it consists of some small hair-like substances, and with the cells is made up of ciliated epithelial tissues. Okay, so it is made up of ciliated epithelium. and the testicular funnel extends up to 18th segment. Okay, the testicular funnel, it is extending up to the 18th segment, and we call this long funnel like structure as vas deferens. Okay, so vas deferens, it is the part which connects the ninth, it starts from the 9th and 10th segment and it extends up to the 18th segment of the earthworm. Clear? So vas deferens, it is the funnel like structure which is connecting the entire male reproductive system till the male genital aperture. Clear? So between the 16th to 19th segment, so right from 16th we can call even directly from 17th segment. So from 17th segment to 20th segment, you can see the presence of prostate gland. So prostate gland, it is present between 17th to 20th segments. Clear? So in the 18th segment, we can observe a pair of male genital pore. So male genital pore are seen in the 18th segment of the earthworm. Clear? So 18th segment of the earthworm, between this is 18th segment, right? In the 17th segment and 19th segment, you can see a pair of two pairs of accessory glands which is present. So if you are seeing in the external morphology, what you can say is, so this is the 17th segment and this is the 18th segment, and if this is going to be the 19th segment, the male genital pores are present in the 18th segment, whereas the accessory glands are present in the 17th and 19th segment, which ensures the perfect process of copulation. Okay, to ensure the perfect copulation process, these accessory glands are present on either side of the male genital openings. Clear? And this is called as the accessory glands, and we also call this one as genital papillae. These are even be called as the genital papillae. Okay, so which is useful for the process of copulation. So for the process of copulation, this is very, very useful. Clear? So this is about the male reproductive system. So if we are talking about the male reproductive system, the pair of testes, two pairs of testes are present in the 10th and the 11th segment, and around it is surrounded by the testicular sac and a small funnel-like substance which is arises from the testicular sac, from the testes or from the testicular sac, that funnel, it is extended up to the 18th segment in the name of vas deferens, and in the 11th and 12th segment we have the seminal vesicles. The size of the seminal vesicle in the 12th segment is larger than that of the 11th one. The testicular funnel is made up of ciliated epithelial tissues, and when coming to the 17th to 20th segment, there is a presence of prostate gland, and in the 18th segment we have male genital pore which is supported by two pairs of accessory gland which is present in the 17th and the 19th segment, and these two glands are even also called as genital papillae, which is very, very useful for the process of copulation. Clear? So this is the structural feature of the male reproductive system. So when we are talking about the female reproductive system, this is not much complicated as that of the male reproductive system. So the female reproductive system, it starts with the 13th segment. So this is called as the this is the ovary. So if we are talking about the ovary, the structure of the ovary will be like this, and the ova will be embedded inside the ovary. So the ova will be embedded inside the ovary. Clear? And this ovary, it is connected by the small funnel shaped structure, and it extends into a small duct-like substance, the duct-like part, which we call it as the oviduct. Okay, in the 13th segment, a pair of ovaries is present. This ovaries, it starts up with a small funnel-like structure, and that extension, we call it as the oviduct. And in the 14th segment, there is the presence of the female genital pore. So the female genital pore is in the, it is present in the 14th segment, and this female genital pore, when we are talking about the midline of the earthworm, it is present in the mid-ventral part of the earthworm. Okay, it is present in the mid-ventral part of the earthworm. Clear? So, when we are talking about the during the process of copulation and where the sperms are getting deposited on the earthworm's body, we can call that it is present in the 6th to 9th segments, and we call that part as spermatheca. Clear? So, each spermatheca ends up in the small opening called as spermatical aperture or spermatical opening, which is present between the 5th and the 6th segment, 6th and the 7th segment, 7th and the 8th segment, and 8th and the 9th segment. So, it is present in the junction. So, if this is going to be one segment and this is going to be one segment, if the spermatheca is present here, the aperture is present in exactly in the segmented part. Okay, so we call this opening as spermatical aperture, where the deposition of sperms occurs in this other earthworm. Clear? So in the next video, I'll come up or I'll take up with the copulation process. How does the copulation happens in the earthworm? Thank you.